Alright, welcome back to the second part of how to create your character in Drakar och, or Dragons and Demons, if you will. So I recently, in part 1, I made the baseline and I put it into the various stats, right? Let's name this guy Trolly MacTroll, just so I know exactly what I'm doing in case I feel like doing more. Right, secondary characteristics. We'll look back into this one here. We'll just scroll down. This says secondary characteristics, just so you're aware. So this says height, actually weight and height. Your chance to learn a spell, which is actually, you know what? I'll actually do it in order, because meh. So basically, what this means is, this stew is size, right? This means that I'll look at my size, which was 19, mind. And then I'll look at what my weight is, which is 105 kilos, which is roughly 230 pounds. My height is anywhere between 169 to 219, so anywhere between 5'7" to 7 feet. Actually, up to 7 something more. I'm not entirely sure on Imperial, but yeah. And I can weigh anywhere between 100 to 110. It says so right there. Just so you're aware, I'm actually using the book. Right? So I will type this down because I am that good. Height and weight. I will be 104 kilograms. Haha. And I will be 202 centimeters tall. Right? Perfect. Then we'll look at our chance to learn a spell just randomly. I will need a Asperities of 13 or higher, so meh. I've got nothing. And it is abbreviated CLB in Swedish, but so it's chance to learn spell, CLS. Got a nothing. Beep. I am too weak in my soul. I cannot do it. And then you've got initiative modification, initiativ modification, kroppspoängs modification, which is body health point modification, basically. These are the tables. Then you've got your fear modification, if I'm a pussy or if I'm not. My damage, melee damage bonus, actually just damage bonus. Depends on how you want to play this, but we've got some house rules on this, but this is your damage bonus, right? Okay. So, we'll look at our initiative modifier, table 3-3. We'll look back to my character. Actually, you know what? I'll make this smaller so I can do both. This will increase in helpiness. So, I am bastard. Okay, whatever. Let's go back up to dexterity. 15. We'll look at this. 15. -2. This is, I'll get to this later, but you roll a d10, so -2 is 20% faster than someone with an 11 or 12. So I'm 20% faster than normal humans or whatever. And then you've got HP modification. What this means is you can only increase your HP by training your body to take more punishment in this game. You don't actually have levels. You've got skill ranks instead. We'll get there. And this is a skill called bodybuilding, which increases your HP. This is to give you extra. This is just a static bonus to all of your HP increase rolls. And how to see if you get any bonuses, you look at kroppspoängsmodifikation here. You can't see because I'm pointing at the screen because I'm retarded. I'll do it with the mouse instead. Constitution, size, and will. Those are the main stats for determining your HP. And if I've got over 15 in either of them, I get a +1 for every one. So let's look back up here. Constitution, yup, that's the one. Size, yup. Will, no. So I got a +1 for this one and a +1 for this one because they were both over 15, right? Let's go back and you'll see it right here. I'll do this. I'll translate. This will be crudely translated. You'll have to live with it. Every characteristic with higher than 15 will give the character 1 extra HP per roll. Ish. That's what it says. And then you've got some examples. For example, a person with 16 Constitution, 12 size, and 13 will only gains 1 extra HP at every increase. And a person with Constitution 14, size 17, and will 16 gains 2. And I've got Constitution 16 and size 19, but will is low. There you go. That's why. And then we'll go to skräckmodifikation in Swedish, which is fear modification, if you will. You look at your will, because it says right there, psy, or psyche, to make it easier on if you want to be able to read the tables. And I got an 11, and that is just plus, negative, nothing. Just me. Let's go with fear modifier, FM. I'll just do this 0. There you go. And then I'll look at table 3.6, damage bonus, crudely translated. And you add your strength and your size, right? And then you look at this table. It's that simple. So I've got a 17 and a 19 size. That is retardedly strong and big. I'll do this just so I can count this. I'm just doing it to 36 to make it very apparent what I'm doing. 36. I land here. It is impossible to get higher than this, actually. At character creation, at least. You might be able to get there with spells that augment your strength, but yeah, I'm ridiculously big and strong, which means I gain an extra D6, in my damage bonus. So damage bonus 1d6, right? Then we move on to carrying capacity, bär förmåga. Förmåga, capacity, bär, carry. So carrying capacity. It is equal to my strength times 1 to be unencumbered. It's that easy. Carrying capacity, 17 kilos until encumbered. And then you move on to movement, and that is size plus dexterity divided by 2 meters per round. This is all in meters. Sorry, you Americans out there. Movement, which is 19. Let's pick this bastard up again. 19 plus 15 divided by 2. 17. So I will move 17. This is in a walking gait, just walking. 17 meters in a round. You can sprint and all that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's fine. The rules. We'll see if I do some rule translations and stuff later on if this picks up. Right. This is where the revised book differs from the expert book. I will be doing this the way my group would have done it, with some house rules. And because I am a half troll, I firstly, you know what? We'll get there later on, because I still need to do I'm still not done entirely with the secondary characteristics, because it's got age and stuff. So we'll go there. We'll go here first. So I'll do that later on with the eyesight and stuff. So here we go. I need to pick an age. Half trolls age significantly faster than normal humans. Their max age is 50. They will die before they're 50. They get old when they're over 36. So they age really fast. The equivalent of a 13-year-old human is a 10-year-old half troll. There you go. It's actually more in the adult range where they start aging really fast. So they'll be fine youngsters, but then you get it. In this game, actually, if you pick young, these become bonuses once you grow up. So it's not, you don't get all these negatives and then they kind of stay that way once you turn into an adult. That's adult, that's mature. So once you've matured from being a youngster, these negatives disappear. But most people don't want to play a youngster, but I'm just explaining it to you guys in case you do. I will be going for a mature half troll. I will be 18 years. Age 18. That gives me no bonuses and no penalties. This is age. This is a suggested age for characters that have been out and about. Amateur, apprentice, journeyman, master, legend. And because my character is under 19, they highly suggest I am an amateur. That is up to the DM and the group to decide. You'll be pretty underpowered if you start out as an amateur. That is why it's called an amateur. But you'll rise really fast, and eventually become an apprentice and then a journeyman, quite quickly. As you can see, at age 20 to 36 for a half troll in whatever they're doing. So it's pretty possible to. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. But I'll be starting at the age of. Yeah, whatever. I'll be doing this as my group would have done it, and they started out as apprentices. We'll get there later on. But I need to roll my handedness on table 312, which is just a straight d20. I got an 8. I'll look at the table. A 1 to 14. Right. Höger means right. Vänster is left. Dubbelhänt means double-handed. And you're ambidextrous on a 20. You're not ambidextrous on a 19. Yeah, so handedness, right. Scroll on down. This is social standing and starting money. You can get extreme amounts of money and you can be penniless. This is something that you can discuss with your GM. Usually we'll go, this is your liquid funds, and then you get some starting gear. Because a person could just pick up a stick and get more money than 50 silver coins. 50 silver coins in this game is not a lot. You could buy maybe 5 days at an inn for 50 silver coins. So you're quite literally penniless, which is fine, but you'll probably have some clothes on your body and all that, but you can't buy that with 50 silver coins. So it's up to the GM and the group. I usually give them some kind of small gear package, because I feel that helps the role playing and all that, because then it's just money in their hand and they don't need to spend it on Yeah, but every character, regardless of social standing, gets the same package. So if you want better gear, that's what you'll be able to buy from this. But we'll be doing it according to the rules. So I'll just be rolling 2d20. The T stands for tärning, which is Swedish for die. And dice, both plural and singular actually. So, 2d20. This bastard is a higher middle class. Social standing, higher middle class. You know what, actually. And that is 3d3 times 100. I typed this down just so I know. Yeah, I know. I just type everything down. I will now roll 3d3 and times 100. So 500 silver coins. Silver mint. So I'll do SC because that is exactly the same. There we go. And then we've got to classes. And I'll actually chop this into another one. So the third part will be once we get to different classes. There aren't really classes. These are just archetypes. But first, I'll actually go back up to the expect version of this. Because in this, the dwarves, the half-trolls automatically get night vision. They don't in expect, which is a house rule we're going with. Oh shit. Troll abilities. These are, you're born with these so-called abilities, or afflictions could also be a pretty good way of wording it. I'll show you guys like this. It says here in the book, right there, the different percentages. Might have been hard because I didn't show the book for too long, but the percentages are there. And I'll be rolling to see which of these abilities I get. So firstly, I will be rolling for thick skin. I need to roll under 30 with a D100, right? And I do. I have thick skin. This means I get one damage reduction, but also -5 charisma, because I am ugly as shit. So that puts my charisma at 5. Again, remember why we wanted to keep this baseline? This is why. There we go. Thick skin, sweet. And then the next one is immunity to the Grey Troll's Plague. So exciting. Shut up. And I got it. I needed to roll under 75. And I did. So I am immune. Immune to the Grey Plague. It's called the Grey Plague. And that means that I also got night vision. I needed to roll under 75. Night vision. Or night eyes, depending on what translation you want to use. And I actually got fearless as well. -3 on the fear modifier, because trolls are naturally fearless. There we go. I got everything. Hey! Both a mix of bad and good, and yeah. So we'll go back up here. Fearless modifier, -3. Because remember, my will is only 11. I'm just a normal, but because I'm a troll, I'm fearless. Brr. And that concludes the troll making, and I will now be moving on to class features. There we go.